Hello 12th standard students, welcome back to chapter 2 complex numbers. Today in exercise 2.3 we are going to see sum number 3. They have given 3 complex numbers and they have asked us to find the additive and the multiplicative inverse of Z1, Z2 and Z3. So I have given the definition of additive inverse here. What is the additive inverse? For any complex number Z minus Z is your additive inverse, because Z minus Z, when you add both the complex number and its additive inverse, your answer should be 0, because they are equal and opposite side, they get cancelled and we get the answer as 0. Okay, 0 is called as the identity element, and here minus Z is called the additive inverse. So for each one we are going to take additive inverse, means for additive inverse of Z1 is going to be minus Z1. Similarly for Z2 it is going to be minus Z2, and for Z3 it is going to be minus Z3. Okay, so you can write like this: additive inverse of Z1 equal to minus Z1. So what is our Z1? Z1 equal to 2 plus 5i. So minus Z1 equal to minus of 2 plus 5i. So your minus Z1 is going to be minus 2 minus 5i is the additive inverse of Z1. Similarly, additive inverse of this is going to give you the multiplicative inverse. Okay, we'll see that afterwards. Second one, additive inverse of Z2. Same way, minus Z2. What is our Z2? 3 minus 4i. I will do it here. Z2 equal to minus 3 minus 4i. So minus Z2 equal to minus of minus 3 minus 4i. So both the minus, when you multiply by a minus it becomes plus. So 3 plus 4i is Z2, additive inverse of Z2. Similarly, additive inverse of next one Z3 is going to be minus Z3. Okay, so what is our Z3? Z3 equal to 1 plus I, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, it is 1 plus I. So okay, minus Z3 equal to minus of 1 plus I. Both plus becomes minus, so minus 1 minus I is going to be minus Z3. So this is going to be our answer. 3 answers for minus of Z1 or additive inverse of Z1, additive inverse of Z2. You can write the answer: additive inverse of Z1 equal to minus 2 minus 5i, additive inverse of Z2 equal to 3 plus 4i, and additive inverse of Z3 equal to minus 1 minus I. Okay, this is our final answer. Always you take and write the answer separately for each questions. Okay, next we are going to go into multiplicative inverse. Again I am giving you the formula for multiplicative inverse. What is the multiplicative inverse? When you multiply the complex number and its inverse, you should get the answer as its multiplicative identity. Okay, now I have given you one more formula which we have proved already. Okay, first we will write our Z1, Z2 and Z3. What is our Z1? Z1 equal to 2 plus 5i. Z2 equal to minus 3 minus 4i. And Z3 equal to 1 plus I. We have proved this one. Inverse, multiplicative inverse. What is multiplicative inverse of Z? Okay, that is actually given as, this is the formula: x minus iy by x square plus y square is going to be your simplified form of Z inverse. How do you get this Z inverse? Using this Z, it's nothing but What do you mean by z inverse? We can write it as 1 by z, isn't it? So when you write 1 by z, you get the I in the denominator. So suppose for z1, I am writing the inverse means 1 by z1. That is nothing but 1 by 2 plus 5i. So this I comes to the denominator. In the denominator, you should not have I. So you multiply with its conjugate. Conjugate is nothing but opposite sign of the imaginary term. Okay, you should change the sign of the imaginary term. If it is plus, it becomes minus. If it is minus, it becomes plus. So when you simplify this, you get this formula. Okay, so here you see it is 2 minus 5i, and here a plus b into a minus b gives you the formula a square minus b square formula. So a square is 2 square minus b square is 5i the whole square. So how do you get this plus here? Because this I square equal to minus 1, we know the fact. So it is going to be 2 minus 5i by 4 plus 25, because minus into minus becomes plus. So you get it as 2 minus 5i by 25 plus 4 gives you 29. This is the Z1 inverse. Okay, what is the inverse of Z1? It is multiplicative inverse. You should write it as multiplicative inverse of Z1. So this is only they have given as the formula. So see here x minus iy. Okay, so x minus 5y, x is 2 and y is 5. So 2 minus 5y by x square plus y square is going to be your answer. Okay, similarly you are going to go for the next one, second one. What is our second one? Z2 equal to minus 3 minus 4i. So Z2 inverse equal to 1 by Z2. So here you are not going to simplify using the conjugate. You can directly apply with your formula. If it is 2 mark, it's okay. But if it comes separately, find out the multiplicative inverse. You have to do all these steps. You have to multiply by the conjugate and then apply the formula and then give I square equal to minus 1 and then write it. Okay. So here I will do it as formula, but in the sum you can do it directly also if it comes together with the additive and multiplicative inverse. But do it fully. It's better when to do it fully. Okay. Okay. Now we shall go. So here again you are going to put 1 by minus 3 minus 4i. What is the conjugate of this? Minus 3. Always you change the sign of the I term. So plus 4i is going to be the conjugate. Whenever you multiply the denominator, the same element, you have to multiply with the numerator. Okay, so you are multiplying with minus 3 plus 4i, both the numerator and the denominator. What I have told you, conjugate is the opposite sign. By changing the sign of the imaginary term I term, not the first real term. Okay, so real term remains the same. Here it's minus 3, here also it's minus 3. So you are changing only the sign of this minus 4i. It is minus 4i, so you are making it plus 4i. In the previous thing it was plus 5, so you made it as minus 5. Okay, this point you should be very clear. You should not change the sign for both the terms. Have it in your mind. Okay, now as usual you are going to do, it is going to be minus 3 plus 4i by a square minus b square is nothing but minus 3 the whole square minus 4i the whole square. So again you are going to get minus 3 plus 4i by 9. Here I square equal to 1. So 9 plus 12, that is nothing but minus 3 plus 4i by 9 plus 12 is 9 plus 4 is 16, isn't it? I have written it as 12, sorry. 16, so it is going to be 25. So this is our Z2 inverse. Okay. Now let us come to our Z3. What is our Z3? 1 plus I. Again Z3 inverse equal to 1 by Z3 1 by Z3, that is equal to 1 by 1 plus I. So what is the conjugate of this? You are going to change the sign of the I term. So it is going to be 1 minus I. Numerator also you are multiplying by 1 minus I. Then when you combine this, you give it as 1 minus I by. Similarly here again a square minus b square, because this is of the form a plus b, a minus b. Always remember this formula. So here it is going to be 1 square plus I square. No number is along with it, so you write only I square. So it is going to be 1 minus I by 1 square is again 1 and I square is minus 1. Okay, Sorry, here it is minus, isn't it? Yeah. Here it is minus I square. So 1 plus 1, that is going to give 1 minus I by 2. So this is going to be our Z3 inverse. Okay. So this is how you do for the inverse and the additive inverse also. Okay. Thank you.